said, Maurice, I wasn't going to say that, but when you asked, never mind. I don't want you to get paranoid because I remember, first of all, I told you you're a man, right? And the only real man that Marcus gave authority in his church really is Jose. And Jose would never hurt you, Maurice. I've evaluated Jose in his life. Jose would be on your side, so you have nothing to fear than that. And then Brother Jermaine, but he doesn't go there all the time. And then women, but the women don't really have authority over you, Maurice. Because I kind of feel like I've seen some things about how you view, it's almost like God, because I am compassionate about you and I think about you a lot, I think he allowed me to have a glimpse of how you have the ability to see things. Like, people often judge on the outward appearance, but I told you before, like, I imagined you coming to the church and seeing an alternate reality. Oh, wow. Like, with people's faces looking like, like, they can't fool you. We can't fool you. Like, you seeing spiritual things. So that was hilarious. I remember that day I was laughing so much because I was wondering why you're so strong. It may seem like you're afraid or whatever, but you're actually a really strong man. And I can't wait for God to sort these things out when you come out, because you have a lot to give. I already know that. I just don't know what's the problem, what's the catch. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes I fear. I do fear God, and I pray. I'm like, Lord, what is it that needs to break? And sometimes I ask him, like, for your sake, I'm like, is it something with me? Did I do something? You know, I just want my hands to be clean. I ask, is it Marcus? What is it? Or is it just our enemies? And it's like I'm always trying to help God solve it, but he doesn't need my help. He might want me to cooperate, and I'm trying to figure out how to cooperate to help you and anybody in the family that I can help, to be a blessing to guys. And it's hard because I can't quite crack the code. But through Jesus, everything is possible. He already knows the code. He's going to crack the code. He'll probably use some of us to crack the code together. But it's been a long time coming, just like the song. For you, you suffered a lot. And your suffering, when I compare your suffering to mine, I'm thankful. Because people would look at me like some girls with compassion who had a good life, they'll look at me and probably say, wow, she suffered a lot. But then there's always something to be grateful for. Because you suffered a lot, right? But remember what the Bible says. When your time comes, the enemy has to return sevenfold. And he promises us he'll restore the years. So that means you're going to have seasons where it was almost like nothing ever was taken from you. You're going to see your restoration, and you're going to know he's God. That's his promise, and it's going to happen. That nobody will steal my faith. It is going to happen for you, and I only pray for me too and hope for me too, but for you for sure. And I'm thankful. But back to what you said, like the women, yeah, Marcus has given a couple of women power in the church, and sometimes I don't want to go because yeah. And Marcus lets me sing, but I haven't used the position to exert any sort of dominance. I just sing and leave. So maybe one could say Marcus gave me a position too, but I don't manipulate it. I just sing and I get off. And I pray good for my brothers and sisters. But other people get in your business and they make judgments, and then they pray based on what they think you deserve, even though that's not what the Bible says. I like to stay away from that. Stay far away.
If people like were in secret how bad do you think they would attack you? Yeah, like, what do you think they would do, like, to get under your skin, like, if they were in secret? Like,
Almost everything.
almost everything.
From bad hair day.
Bad hair day. Oh, okay.
To you feel ugly today. You look ugly. Like curses. Car accidents, most extreme. Death. Humiliating things like my band-aids falling off.
Yeah, and that's one thing about, like, when Marcus, like, I see he gives a lot of these people power in the church, but sometimes, like, it's not good to demand respect from Marcus, because he is a man of God and he's a good one, like, compared to all these other, gummy bear Christians. Like, they really are gummy bear, but Marcus does have issues because, like, if you've been walking with God for 20 years, and some of these people in the church, like, you do have to have confidence. Like, you have to say I have, not directly. It's good to be wise and slow to speech, but you have to have confidence, or else people are going to run over you, saying, oh, I have a position in the church and I'm a woman. Like, people try to use things like, oh, I'm a woman, so I naturally have power. But if you've been walking with God for years, you don't have to have, spiritual power over people, but you should have enough power to know that people can't just, put their spirits on you and say, I have spiritual authority.
Right. Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, they probably want to be happy, but they can't be happy because of God's judgment on you. So it's spiritual, because you probably want to be happy and you wonder why you go to the firehouse in the first place, probably because it's your brother preaching, but eventually their main thing was probably to be happy in the first place when you could have been happy anyway.
Would used to say I'm in a competition with myself. I didn't know what that meant before, but I'm in a competition with my old self to be the best person I can be. I'm not trying to crush my brothers or sisters. I'm trying to crush the bad things in me and be the best I can be and overcome. So I have no ill intentions to anybody at that church at all. I only want everyone's good, and I wish that we all can be pure and kind to one another at Bill, but it's not fully there yet. Not fully there. Because people have been brainwashed in school to compete and to crush competition. But yeah, thankfully God shows me that nobody can crush me. So it's like I seem weak because I cry and I don't compete, and sometimes I get knocked down. The Bible says, like, we're persecuted but not abandoned, we're crushed but not destroyed, things like that. It's that bounce back. And then once God has humbled you enough, you reign by His authority, His genuine authority, not by using the little bit of power you have to reign and rule, to make yourself great. So I am longing for that day where I'm gliding in my purpose, and I think that will happen. But that will all be by God's power and His timing. So I'm probably gonna go, I don't know, probably drop you off and go find some peppermint oil and come back to the house and put it all over it. Or I'm gonna buy some more peppermint tea, and throw it all around the house until I can find some peppermint oil. No, I can go. Do you like necklaces?
No.
No?
I used to wear jewelry, but I tried to stop. I think I could still wear earrings, but I don't want to.
Marcus started with jewelry.
Oh,
He
yeah?
wears cross on Sunday now. Yeah, I learned about jewelry too. It's always about the heart. If it's vain thing, it's not good. But in the Bible, it talks about how the prodigal son came back and his father put jewels on him and rings. So if it's in the right spirit, it's okay. There's certain things you can't do in the right spirit. Like, I know that's why it's tricky. You can't fornicate in the right spirit. Things like that. You can't kill. I don't think you can kill somebody in the right spirit. I mean, protecting your family, maybe, the closest. That's why self-defense can be defended in the court of law. But some things you can do in the right spirit. Some things you can't.
What's a kebab?
One of those kebab sticks.
No thanks. I'm on my dad. I'm really trying to stick to this time because
I'll just get you some more dinners this week then. Is that good?
yeah. Give me the small ones, I guess.
Okay.
But not
Fruits and veggies?
fruits and veggies, but not the chicken one. I mean, for the small one, not the chicken one, because
nasty?
yeah, the chicken one nobody likes that one.
Okay.
But the
like
Salisbury steak,
the red thing.
the chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah, the red ones too.
Do you remember when they used to give those ribs at school lunch?
Yeah.
Be okay.
Oh, no parking Tuesday?
Oh, wow. Did you park here?
Yeah, I parked over here.
Okay. Oops. I'll be right back. Hopefully I find somebody. Oh, God.
Alright, see you on
Here.
Break your heart, never raise my voice. Girl, lay down your guard. Sometimes God might be telling me to kill somebody, but the relief that I get, that's when I get attacked. When it's so clear that God is telling me to kill somebody. Because police officers are trying to steal my identity. And Big Shabuki is really like, it's not just like someone seeing me face to face and saying, oh, I see you. It's someone who says, I see your secrets. I isolate you because I'm a big woman. And I'm not going to let go because my children ain't shit. And I just want to identity theft with gay men, because nobody see my big ass secret. you can see there's a reason why people attack me. You know, people trying to look directly in my eyes. You know, now when I get attacked by Zoe in the shower, you know, it's been going on. It's been going on for a long time. When I get attacked by Zoe in the shower, but now Shabukis, you know, they were doing it, you know, when I was, before Miriam was born. But now people say I'm a devil. You won't see me. And you know, it could relate to, I could go to Firehouse and, you know, say, oh, I'm going to get my pay and I'm going to work on my savings, and that accounts for my spirituality. But Native Americans and big Shabukis have said, we see, because I'm not just Nike, man. You know, Ross, go to Ross, American man, go to Jordan store. There's real life emotions in me. Without stores being built, without American white man, there's real life emotions in me that people said we see. And you know, I would knock a nigga out. I'll knock your ass out. I swear to God, I'm confident as fuck. I'll knock your ass out. But they said, we Satan in secret. We big Satan, man. And, you know, it was very bad. Gay police officers really wanted me to murder somebody. You know, in courtrooms and big Hershey's. People whose the bowel in their stomach had Satan in it in real life, from their own life had Satan in them. Big Shabukis. And, you know, I had to get my hard drive data, you know, and like now that I've had talk with Romy, I understand that she's under spiritual oppression too, and you know, she can't. But Romy is a free spirit, and this is something that I noticed. It's a reason why I get attacked by big Shabuki, you know, trying to make me emotional, saying I put my big fat married ass in your thing like you my man, you big fat monkey. I'm telling you, you don't fuck with me, nigga. And you know, it could relate to a certain connection that people thought that they were going to be in secret. But I said, by the time I'm done with your ass, nigga. And I get emotional because it could relate to a certain connection. You can imagine how offended people were trying to sit in my house. Big grown adults, big fat women with their fathers, very jealous of my life. Big fat twinkle toe, smelly vagina, grown woman with smelly vaginas trying to sit in my house, but I'll knock your father out like he a pussy, nigga. I'll knock your ass, I swear to God, I swear to Christ. It's gonna be hell for your soft ass father. Oh, I swear to God. It's gonna be hell for your father ass. I swear to God, nigga. You know, many people, it wasn't just people with heavy vaginas. It was their fathers, their mothers, their brothers. But I said, by the time, I swear to God, by the time I'm done with your ass, it's going to be Satan in your mother. It's going to be Satan in your brother. It's going to be Satan in your mama. It's going to be Satan in your papa. It's going to be Satan in your government. It's going to be Satan in your family. I swear to God. And, you know, people were very spiritually offended of me. People were very spiritually offended at me. And, you know, I could just say, oh, I'm going to get money. But, like, I have a personality where people can attack me with stingies and isolate me. But when women were evident, people had no power. In gay management, people were very jealous of me around Lord of the Rings, Texas Tech, Chicago murders, spirits of the Antichrist, all around me. Because I believed in Jesus. I was very dry after these satanic attacks all around my mind. I used to be so happy in Brenneman. Get to go to school, eat public food, go on field trips. And I was an American man, didn't mind at all being in the military. A police officer, I can't be no faggot police officer, but the military, I fucks with that real life freedom, real life manhood, real life keeping things in order. But what I'm telling you is a lot of gay, faggot, and Ethiopians and albinos said we see. It was very bad. The spirit of the Antichrist was against me, but I could say I'm getting my money, and that's my spirituality. Because you think, oh, Zoe, go to church, you have to relate to big fat girl. No, I get my money, and that's my spirituality. Because I see Marvin like a mooche. He don't like Zoe. He don't like no big Hershey. He like Rika. He don't like no quack face. He like Erica. And they don't like when they want to have power because when it could relate to Marvin, he like a mooche because he see what he see, and Native Americans get offended. They say, who does he think he is with their mother on welfare? I could get under your skin. Your big head grown man ass in secret. People were so offended at my life. I've gotten attacked by police officers and mothers on welfare and big Hershey's. People were offended. All types of gay men, And I just wish you could see what I face inside of my spirit, inside of my mind, after proving things in 2020, after smacking the shit. People just said, we see stingies all around my mind. Dookie man saying, I told you so. And I made videos like this before, but it got deleted. I don't know what to do. All my videos deleted. You can't remember nothing from 2004, nothing in the video, nothing from 2017, nothing from when I was 2009. You can't remember nothing because all my videos got deleted. And people say we don't exist, as if the attacks in my spirit exist just because. And I have one nice day with Romy that produces emotion, but when I'm by myself, I get attacked by gay management and Ethiopians and white people to a extent. They say we in the system for good with Jesus, because our children were too fucking pussy to face the fucking world, and it could relate to a certain connection. They were crybabies, and I'm talking about spit in their teeth, baby eye crybaby man. And I just wanted to beat the shit out of nigga, but they said we don't exist. All of their children trying to sit in my soul, all of the children trying to be men off of me.